Okay, everybody, welcome to part 2 of Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie and Bella.
Oh, hello.
She's going to stamp with us. Not. All right, so if you have not seen Julie's video yet, there will be a link at the end of my video so you can go back and see it. You don't want to miss it. It's phenomenal. It really is.
I can't wait for you to share your project because it's so pretty.
Aw, thanks. Well, speaking of my project, let's get going. All right, so I'm going to just very briefly show you the product that we're using in this week's videos. If you want to see it in full detail, you're going to want to make sure to go back and watch Julie's, part 1 for her. So again, we're in the mini catalog, pages 22 through 25. We're using the Perennial Lavender Suite, and it's like a mega suite. So I'm going to start with this beautiful paper because this is the star of the show. So it comes in 12 by 12. Julie cut it to 6 by 6 just to make it easier to show. But again, she's showing this in greater detail. So that is the designer series paper. It has these beautiful gems. There's 3 colors of purple in here: Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, and Berry Burst. And I'll be using some of those, so you'll see those. These laser cut butterflies are to die for. I was convinced that I was going to use at least one of these on my project and didn't use them, and neither did Julie. But these are fun. You get like 40 in a pack. It's really very cost effective. And then we have 2 bundles, not 1, but 2. We have the Perennial Postage, which is all greetings, and it comes with these fantastic postage die or postage, the images of dies, and there's all different sizes, and there's a postage mark and tags and all kinds of fun stuff. And then we have the Painted Lavender, which is a photopolymer set, and this has all the images of, I'm assuming this is all lavender. I'm not a gardener, neither is Julie, so we were asking each other, and we don't know.
Flowers.
Beautiful
flowers.
Yes, and some coordinating dies. That die cut most of the images. Not quite all of them, but there's some other images too that are in here. So
you used a lot of the detail dies on your
I did. So I'm going to get started now on mine. Over here?
Yep,
okay.
On the way.
All right. So what I'm using is Lost Lagoon is my Cardbase. Uh-oh, I got something on there. It'll be covered, hopefully. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. My inside piece is basic white, 4 inches by 5 1/4. I have a piece of Highland Heather, 4 inches by 5 1/4. A piece of the designer series paper, 3 3 3/4 by 5, and then a piece of vellum. And the vellum piece was 3.5 by 4 3/4, and I used like the second largest of these dies. So those are my pieces. I have some other pieces as well that I'm going to share with. Basically, I was playing, and so I just had some scraps, and I kind of liked how it looked, and so did Julie, so that's what I'm going with. All right. So now we have all of this out of the way. Yes, Julie?
Yeah, I was just going to say, when you
Yes.
start to show us, come down to
Yes,
a little bit.
yes. But I'm going to do a little bit of stamping, but before I get to my stamping, as Julie mentioned, I did a lot of the detailed dies, and I did some stamping of some of the flowers, and my intent is to make a bouquet. So this is going to layer on here, and then this will go on the vellum, which will go on the designer series paper, which will go on the Highland Heather. You'll get it. It'll be great. Oops, you didn't see that probably. All right, so let me start with, I also have a little 1-inch square that my greeting is going to go in, and that's a really tiny greeting, but that's where it's going to go. So I'm going to take these pieces for now, and I'm going to stamp my greeting, big hugs, on that little square. And on my inside, I'm going to put, these are little butterflies. Oops, I'm losing some of my pieces. And these are the flower tops. I don't think I'm using this one. So these are stems, and these are the little flower tops. So I'm going to stamp my stem in Lost Lagoon. And I don't know if I'm going to go off. Nope, I think I won't. I think I'll just go over here. So we'll stamp this there. And then I'm going to take some Gorgeous Grape. And I think I'm done with the Lost Lagoon, so I am going to close this. And I'm going to stamp some Gorgeous Grape flowers on here. The trick is going to be trying to line these up. I think this is the image that this goes in. I think I had it right the other way. Well, we're going to see how this looks, right? Gorgeous. Upside down, but gorgeous. And while I have this out, I'm going to stamp my big hugs in Gorgeous Grape on this Lost Lagoon. Big hugs. And then up in the other corner, I'm going to take some Highland Heather and stamp some little butterflies. Right up there.
Oh,
that's sweet.
So sweet.
All right, let's start putting this card together. I'm going to start with my card base, and I'm going to put my, there. I'm going to put my Highland Heather matte layer. The possibilities with this suite, because it's a mega suite, are pretty endless. I mean, it really, there's just so much you can do. Now, this does have a direction on the paper, so you want to just make sure you're putting it in the right direction. It's really hard to choose, I think, with this paper, which images you're going to use.
That side is so pretty.
Well, they're all pretty. All right, so we're going to put this in here like so. So this one, Julie's holding my Bella. So this one is going to go on here. Now you have to be careful, obviously, with vellum, because you don't want to see your adhesive, right? So I'm going to figure out where this is going to go on here, and I'm actually going to adhere it to here. So I know I have exposed tear and tape. Don't worry. I'm aware. And I'm going to, actually, I think I'm going to.
Do you need to trim the steps?
I will. I will. Yeah, I want to get everything on first, so I know exactly where I want to trim. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on with some dimensionals down here. I didn't on my sample. And then I'm going to put some glue dots on some of these pieces to kind of hold it down. On my sample, I used liquid glue, and I squirted too much on, and it was a disaster.
Oh, no.
So I am going to, normally I would put my image on the actual roll of glue dots, but I'm trying to figure out where exactly I want them, because I want the flowers to stay down. I cannot believe that this week has gone by as fast as it has.
I know. Tomorrow is a new year.
Yes, it is.
I just can't believe this year has gone by as fast as it has.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this, I think right about there. Well, I have to peel these off first. It's been that kind of a day, hey.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad we got to have some stamping time.
I am too. I was hoping to get a couple videos done, but that's not going to happen. So
it's like a time warp when we're together. The time just flies by, and then it's time to go.
Yeah, it is.
There's a house for sale across the street, though.
Talk to your father. Okay, so now that I have that on, this is where I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my adhesive back here. All right. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't.
Oh, no.
No. no.
Why was it
no.
sticky? Where was it coming through?
Oh, you know what? Right there. I think I
Oh.
trimmed off some of the tear and tape right up there. Okay. Now, I know you're saying, what is she going to do with this? I'm going to put this over here. So, the other thing I did before I even do that is I took some scraps of the gingham side of this paper, and I'm making, like, you know how florists wrap your flower bouquets?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wanting to fold this. So I may have to do a
I love
little.
the look of this. So this front piece you die cut with the...
Well, it was some scrape. Yeah, I was playing with one of the postage dies and this paper because I was going to do something a little bit different. And I decided to just use some of that so it gives kind of an edge. And then I'm going to put this, let me fold this over. I'm going to fold this up, I think. I'm going to do a little snippy here. Okay, so I'm going to put some little dimensionals here, I think, to pop that up.
Bella's giving her input. She thinks one big dimensional is going to be fine.
One thick, one big one?
Right down.
Oh, here.
But I can get the little ones for you.
No, this is fine. This is fine. I want that to be obvious that it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the way that looks. That's so
See, that's
fun.
gonna go here. So I was trying to figure out where exactly I wanted this, and then I'll trim off the little stems. All right. So now I think maybe I'll put some more dimensionals on it.
Yeah. Because the flowers are on the vellum with dimensionals, so
Yep.
the bottom of the bouquet anyway
Yes.
could use some.
Yeah. Now, I haven't put this piece on yet, and I haven't forgotten about it, but I just wanted to kind of get this ready so that you'll see kind of where this is going to go.
I just want, like, it's driving me crazy.
Okay, go. Oh, then snip away, babe.
Okay.
Okay. I swear I was going to get to it.
I know.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to have this come out right there. And I don't think this piece needs a dimensional. Do you? Well, maybe it does right there. It won't hurt, right?
I love dimensionals.
Really? I don't think I feel about you. Okay.
I have the opposite relationship with dimensionals as coloring.
Okay. So now I'm going to put this guy here. Well, I need this to angle, like right there. Okay.
Oh, this is so cute.
But we're not done. Thanks, Jules. Sometimes I need you to reach through the camera and adjust me. All right, so we're going to do this about there. Oops, nope, no. Here, it's got to come this way, right?
You just have to be careful about your flowers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have the flowers on here. Now, I didn't do this before, but I've got some linen thread as a bow, and I'm going to have this. Well, actually, I want this to come down, I think, and I'm going to have this kind of come off as a tag.
I love that.
Big hugs.
Yes.
So I need another glue dot. I got to tear some of this off because it's driving me nuts.
The trash is on your side, but
Oh.
I'll hang on to it.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to put the bow on first, right in the corner of that fold. And then I'm going to, and I don't think I'm going to pop that up because I don't think it needs it. You want it the other way?
Yeah.
I'm left-handed, so everything is backwards to me.
Well, then you can see the
Yeah.
the
Oh,
edge.
absolutely. Okay.
That is so sweet.
Oh, but we're not done. let's get our inside piece in, and then I will put my bling on. Oh, that was a dog hair. We had 4 dogs with us this weekend.
Yes.
Our son and his wife brought Barney, who's a corgi, and then the Davisons have 2 beagles, and then we have a mini schnauzer. Thanks, Julie. See, it looks crooked to me, but I'll fix that with bling. So here is the bling. And as Julie mentioned, there are 3 different colors, and I'm using the dark. All right, so I put one, a big one, right in the middle of this bow, like
I love
so.
that. That's so sweet.
And I want to put a couple of them, but I was thinking of, I had one here and then one up here, but I'm wondering if I need like one down.
I know.
here
I
and
was
one
just
down
thinking
here.
the same thing. Well, on your other card, this one took up more room down here.
Yes, it did.
But now I do kind of feel like you could have.
Yeah, I think so.
In the
So
corners.
let's put, we'll just use all big ones. I'm going to put this one maybe up here, and this one maybe, oh, an errant gem. Oh, down here maybe.
I love how everything coordinates. Like the purples
Oh,
matching
yeah.
the paper is just so.
Do you remember the
satisfying.
faceted gems we had? They were kind of bigger and they were gold colored. Do you remember those?
I remember faceted gems.
Thank you. These are like a mini version of that. So these are faceted.
We've had a couple like this. I think they call, what's the name of this? Fine shimmer gems. We've
Yeah.
had a few, like there were some festive
yeah,
gems
I
that were
think
with
so.
the gnome suite that sort of
Yep.
has this like shimmer and these faceted
Yeah.
gems, and I think gold, or I know we've had a couple
Yep.
different
have.
versions.
But anyway, so this is my project.
I just love it.
So this was, I kind of had this in my head when I saw this suite. And I didn't really realize, because it's hard to see sometimes the detail of the designer series paper.
Yeah.
But when I opened it and saw that, I thought, oh, there's my paper for this.
And
Was-
the vellum layer, I think, just really
Yeah.
sort of like makes the bouquet
Yeah,
kind of
pop
stand
off.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, I'm going to turn my camera now around and show you my project one more time.
Yay.
Okay, so before I flip the camera to me, I just wanted to remind you, Julie and I both forgot about this. We wanted to mention this, but the January paper pumpkin kit is called Lovely Lavender, and it coordinates with the Perennial Lavender set that we just showed you. So I love this paper. It is gorgeous,
I'm
absolutely
super
stunning.
excited about this kit.
Yes, I am too. So you have, you can subscribe from now until January 10th. And after that, the ordering goes off for it. Now, the exciting part.
Yes, I love this.
Yep, so I'm going to move this. Ta-da! And I'm going to bring in this little piece of paper, because what they're doing going forward, every once in a while they would have an add-on kit, but what they're going to do every quarter from now on, so starting with this next quarter, January, February, March, is they're going to offer some dies. These are called the Love of Spring Dies add-on. They're available only while supplies last. So if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, the order number is 164396. 164396. And
We'll
so
put the link in the
Yes,
video description too,
we
as well as the
absolutely
link
will.
to subscribe if
Yes,
you're not a
we will.
subscriber yet.
There you go. So the February kit is called Sweet Springtime, and the March kit is called Memorable Meadows. So I have the
It's a
die.
free stamp set that comes in the March kit.
Oh, I didn't even.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
March
yeah.
is Paper Pumpkin's anniversary
Oh, that's
month. And
right.
So
They
there
always
is a
give out-
bonus
yes.
stamp set in that kit in March. But so
Yep.
I'm excited about all 3 of these kits.
I am too. I really like them. But here are the dies. It's a set of 4 dies. So you've got, looks like a daffodil, some leaves, love, and a tag.
And so these dies coordinate with all three of the kits. In fact, like if we bring this back in here, you can see this has the love die cut. So if you want to make more to coordinate, you know, with the kit. So I love Paper Pumpkin. It's a surprise every month, but it's kind of fun to see what they come up with. And I love that, like, with the lovely lavender, we can kind of like bring in some of the perennial lavender stuff and mix and match.
We sure can.
Pumpkin kit, which means more stamps.
I know.
To go in this suite. Yay!
Yep. And I love this paper.
Yeah,
Oof.
So
okay.
colorful.
So that is what's coming up there. So look for that in our description, all the information about this. And I'm going to now flip the camera. All right, everybody, so here is one more look at our cards. We've had so much fun this week stamping together. We only were able to get one video done, though, so I'm really sad about that. But, but there'll be other opportunities coming up in the next several months. So anyway, I can't believe it. So look up in the corner or in the center somewhere will be the link to Julie's part 1 video. So if you started with mine, you're going to want to go back and see hers in its entirety because her card is really cute.
So we've got lots more sneak peeks of the new mini catalog coming up, which launches in just over a week. I'm super excited about that. And I can't believe this is our last video of 2023.
It is. It is, because today is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year, everybody. And until next Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie, goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Happy New Year. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Bye, Julie. Love you.